Hello and good evening to you all. I hope you are all doing well. I have some more Bible reading to do for you. Hope you don't mind. Um, this one is about marriage. Now, contrary to everyone's belief, or maybe the feminist movement anyway, a husband and wife are viewed as equal in the Bible. They're supposed to equally support each other. The husband is not greater than the wife, nor is the wife greater than the husband. But please read along with me. We are in 1 Corinthians chapter 7, Principles of Marriage. Now, concerning the things of which you wrote to me, it is good for a man not to touch a woman. Nevertheless, because of sexual immorality, let each man have his own wife, and let each woman have her own husband. Let the husband render to his wife the affection due her, and likewise also the wife to her husband. The wife does not have authority over her own body, but the husband does, and likewise the husband does not have authority over his own body, but the wife does. Do not deprive one another except with consent for a time, that you may give yourselves to fasting and prayer, and come together again, so that Satan does not tempt you because of your lack of self-control. But I say this as a concession, not as a commandment. For I wish that all men were even as I myself, but each one has his own gift from God, one in this manner and another in that. But I say to the unmarried and to the widows, it is good for them if they remain even as I am. But if they cannot exercise self-control, let them marry, for it is better to marry than to burn with passion. Keep your marriage vows. Now to the married I command, yet not I but the Lord, a wife is not to depart from her husband, but even if she does depart, let her remain unmarried or be reconciled to her husband, and husband is not to divorce his wife. But to the rest, I, not the Lord, say, if any brother has a wife who does not believe, and she is willing to live with him, let him not divorce her. And a woman who has a husband who does not believe, if he is willing to live with her, let her not divorce him. For the unbelieving husband is sanctified by the wife, and the unbelieving wife is sanctified by the husband. Otherwise your children would be unclean, but now they are holy. But if the unbeliever departs, let him depart. A brother or a sister is not under bondage in such cases, but God has called us to peace. For how do you know, O wife, whether you will save your husband? Or how do you know, O husband, whether you will save your wife? So yeah, there you go. The Bible is pretty clear about marriage. It definitely condones it, and it's rather beautiful in the eyes of God. And God wants us to be married before we have sexual relations. Um, I've made the mistake in the past of not being married and having sexual relations, and I regret it a lot. It's hurt my soul significantly, and I thank God that Jesus Christ forgave me of my sins, or else I would still be living in that regret. Like, it would be piercing my heart. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed the reading, and God bless you all. Good night.